Heyo, it's me, MTGJade here again for another video. Today we'll be going over my upgrade guide for the new Elf Precon Commando decks from Keldheim. Now, first off, let's talk about the Commando. We're going to actually be switching out the Commando for Abomination of Laramore instead of the other one that it normally would come with. This is because Abomination of Laramore helps a lot more against the Elf deck's biggest weakness, which is board wipes, since its power and toughness is equal to the number of elf cards in the graveyard and on the battlefield. So it's just a good card just for backing up the deck for where its low points are. And because that, we will be removing some cards that are actually pretty good and I would normally keep in the deck, but just because they don't synergize too well for Abomination of Laramore. But let's get into it. First, let's go over the lands we'll be removing, because the land base isn't that great, sadly. We'll be removing Golgari Rot Farm, Golgari Guildgate, Foul Orchard, Jungle Howl, and One Forest. Now, we'll be removing these to replace them with some different lands that are just better and stuff. So we got Glint Leaf Palace, Laramore Waste, Nursing Petland, Tainted Woodland, and Twilight Mile. And also Woodland Cemetery. Blah. So yeah, we'll be replacing those with that, so we just have a better land base, making sure that we can send out our elves quick, because we really want untapped lands, since elf decks have a low converted mana cost. And that's where we go into the other thing that this deck is mainly about changing. I was let down with this precon, mainly because the converted mana cost was just way too high for an elf deck. Like, elf decks should not be having as high of a converted mana cost as for each of their spells as they did in the precon, which really disappoints me. So we're going to have to be removing a lot of cards to fix that converted mana cost and get it on a much lower scale, so you can just be casting and drawing cards from casting all your elves and stuff as fast as possible, like the deck should be doing. Now for the cards we'll be removing will be Serpent Soldier, Jasper Sentinel, Mordile Reclamation, Blinding the Old Gods, Tergrid's Shadow, Eyeblight Massacre, Ambitious Cost, Harvest Season, Endway's Forerunners, Twin Blade Assassins, Eyeblight Crawlers, Normade Shepherd, Jagged Scar Archers, Elvish Rejuvenators, Casualties of War, Poison Cup, Voice of the Woods, Laramore Tribe, Arcane Signet, and then lastly Ruthless Widower, which that card we're removing mainly because people will normally target you if you're running a card like that just annoys people. So I personally just would rather not have in the deck. It has a very high converted mana cost, and it's probably just going to be instantly removed, since people really don't like their stuff being constantly dealt with like that. So now let's go into the cards we'll be replacing all those non-land cards with. We got Elvish Dreadlord, which is just a better Eyeblight Massacre, which it destroys all non-elves like it did, is -3/-3 rather than, and -2/-2, and you can encore it to make it even better. Next we got Skelmfar Adventure, Realm Walker, Herald Unites the Elves, Kevin Kell, which is just a great elf new planeswalker card that I wanted to put in the deck. I really like the character and it just fits perfectly in this deck. Elvis Visionary, Laramore Elves, Elzar Renegade Leader, which is, I'm really disappointed they didn't put this in the precon. Like, they literally had no reason to. It's one of the best elf cards for Commander, without a doubt. Elvis Champion, Joyro Warcaller, Capricorn Scout, Occam Adversary, Elvis Elvish Clan Caller, Beast Within, Return of the Wild Speaker, Heroic Intervention, Woodwild Pride, Tragic Slip, Hunted Cloak, try to give your commander and try to win that way, Guardian Project, and Woodwild Herald. I have to say, with this deck I was really disappointed with the precon because they were just missing so many cards that should have been in it. It felt, definitely, so this is a lot more expensive than I would have normally wanted it to be, but it kind of needs it so it can do its thing and stuff. So yeah, that's my video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please don't forget to like and share or subscribe. Also, if you didn't know already, if you go under auto sleeves, I now have official deck sleeves there, which is really cool and stuff. So yeah, if you guys want to see the full upgrade and deck list, it will be in the description. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and for now, that's it. Kaboosh!